Welcome to converting PowerPoint to video. Well, first I'm going to show you how to do the quick way to convert a PowerPoint to video. And then I'm going to show you how to optimize your PowerPoint to make them as cool as possible prior to converting to video. Now we're using Office 365 here. Now I'm just going to assume you have your slides already set up with timings and narration already done. The first of two ways is just to go to File, Save As, and then you get a choice of either MPEG-4 or Windows Media Video. Then just click Save. Now the save or the export process can sometimes take a while, as the default resolution for both of these formats is high definition, which converts every little pixel. If you have narration too, it will add to the conversion time and to the file size. This is not my preferred method. My preferred method is to export, create a video method, which allows you to select what quality and timings you prefer. In terms of running a test conversion, use the low quality option first to see how well the video exports. Once you're happy with the test version, you can convert it in a higher quality resolution later. Now the first option there is presentation quality, which is good if you want to run it locally or it has lots of details you want to retain, like photos or diagrams. It will also be the largest file size of video and highest quality, but the trade-off is it might take a long time to export. If you have a YouTube, Vimeo or TappnEd account, it also may take a while to upload if you upload it to those accounts from your desktop. So only use this option when you're 100% sure this is the final edited video version you're going to use. Resolution is 1920 by 1080 pixels. Internet quality is the next option, and that's a good balance between quality and size. And for PowerPoint slides is pretty sufficient for what we're doing today. Resolution is 1280 by 720 pixels, which is still high definition. Low quality is the smallest file size and lowest quality. Great for test runs and if you have low internet upload speeds. N resolution is good for displaying on mobile devices and tablet size screens, but not for bigger laptop or desktop screens. Resolution is 852 by 480 pixels. I exported this 18 slide PowerPoint without narration into the lowest format, and it took a whole minute. After you include narration and high resolution formats, expect to be waiting 5 to 20 minutes for a video to save from your computer. Okay, so now I'm going to run you through some of the hacks which will reduce the amount of time you waste and make the video quality better. First of all, you've got to get all your slides ready, and we'll go through that. So that'll deal with content, devices, and viewers. Also, we'll touch on transitions and animations, recording narration and audio, how to do it, what the tips and tricks are, post-production problems to avoid, video platform selection, and as a bonus, how to make your video interactive right at the end. Okay, so first of all, slides ready. What's your video's purpose? Is it education and training? If so, then maybe you want to think about how best to compose your videos for different learner types. Are they visual? Are they auditory type learners? Perhaps you want to validate what they've learned with interactive in-video testing, like you can do with TappnEd and similar authoring tools. Maybe you don't want to test that they've validated their knowledge. If your purpose is more for marketing or PR, then you might want to be a bit more punchy and keep the concepts simple. What device your viewers will watch your video on is also important to think about. Best to create your video so the detail can be easily seen on mobile and desktop, which brings us to the point of font size and spacing. Don't make your font size too small. You can't get your message across if your font isn't readable on mobile or tablet. Also, when you use graphics, it increases engagement and context. Remember, some learners struggle with text only, so supplementing it with audio and graphics helps to embed and retain knowledge. Now, some transitions convert well from PowerPoint and some simply don't. It's best to try out a few and see how they look in your test exported video. The morph transition here seems to work well and produces a smooth and funky end result, as you can see now. Now, the fade transition doesn't work well, as it makes the video a bit jumpy in between slides. Also, you can play around with the duration of this slide if you're using the slideshow timings for the video. I suggest recording using your own mouse or spacebar activated timings and see how well they compare with your set timings. Here we've used the pulse animation of a logo, the TappnEd logo, which is timed to start after previous and has a duration of half a second. Play around with these settings to get the best look and feel, or just use your manual recorded timings that you're happy with narrating over. When recording narration, it's best to write out what you want to say. Keep it simple. You can use the PowerPoint notes feature, which displays below the screen as you record, or you can write up a script which works well later if you want to edit in post-production. The script image here is just a set of timings, images and text in a Word document table. Notes and scripts will keep you on track and make you sound professional. Microphone type will also make a bit of difference to your audio quality. When you start off, just a cheap microphone like the one on the left should be fine. But as soon as you start to get serious, there are pretty decent and inexpensive microphones that will make a huge difference in sound quality. I'm using the fancy one on the right. It's a Digitech AM4129 condenser microphone, which retails for around $100. It produces a better quality sound and has bump vibration reduction and simply connects via a 3.5mm jack and power supplied via USB. Proximity of the microphone to your mouth needs to be about 30 to 50 centimeters away from the microphone, which is about 12 to 18 inches. Too far away and it'll make the audio sound soft, and then you have to adjust your audio levels in post-production. Any closer and you may get distortion and peaking of the audio, and again may have to do some post-production editing. Your voice needs to be clear and you should try for good pronunciation. Practice runs are a great way of working out the kinks in your narration. Volume is important too. Keep it even and not too soft or not too loud. Try and keep your sound levels even throughout the video, and if you're making a succession of videos, then keep them all the same. Just speak at a normal tone in a comfortable sitting position. Then you can easily replicate that sound and distance combination later. Background noise can also be a real hassle in a home office style environment with traffic, co-workers, children, TV, music, all can ruin a take. My suggestion is to close all windows and doors, keep other noisy people away, turn off your phone or PC alerts, and record during quiet periods like late at night or on the weekend. To start recording your narration, just select Slideshow, Record Slideshow, and then start recording from beginning. It will do a quick countdown and then you're recording. To stop, just choose End Slideshow, Escape, or you can even pause the recording to clear your throat or gather your thoughts. I suggest doing a couple of test runs and each time clearing the narration from the slideshow. Audio narration will also make your PowerPoint file grow much larger the longer the narration lasts. Testing. Do test runs of the slides as you make changes to see how they look. Shift plus F5 runs from your current slide. F5 runs from the slide from the start using PC only. Toggle between these two, running from the very beginning and running from the slide that you're making edits to. Do test conversions using the lowest quality format until you're satisfied. Now, some of the video problems you can anticipate. Audio might be either too loud or too soft. You may want to adjust your voice levels or distance to your microphone. Pauses. Are you going to insert CTAs or call to actions, questions, those sorts of things in a post-production e-learning type system or another type of authoring tool? Giving each of your points an extra 2 to 3 second pause might be helpful later if you want to use the video in e-learning or marketing. Inserting slides or other video snippets might need a blank space slide to create a post-production transition point. Video length can sometimes be a bit long if you have a lot to say. So think about breaking down your video into smaller 2 to 5 minute chunks, which are easier for you to handle and for your viewers to digest. Hiss. Sometimes you just can't get around hiss. A good microphone and quiet computer will also help, but in the end you might have to just use some video editing software for this. One method of reducing system sound is putting a towel over your computer or a dressing gown. That should reduce a little bit of that hum. Most video editing software will have audio editing features which will reduce hiss and clicks that are easily able to be reduced with the flick of a toggle. Video platform to choose to host your content on. Okay, it's got to be fit for your purpose, whatever that is. How they work: they upload high definition video, which basically gets transcoded into lower definitions to be deployed to different type of devices and different type of network speeds. They tend to handle most of this work. Now, TappnEd is a great one for interactive video e-learning for mobile and selling that video or any of those video courses. YouTube is the industry standard for mass market video delivery. Okay, it's got great reach and is indexed by Google as well. Vimeo has a premium option with no ads, so it's great for long form distribution. Now, the bonus: how to make interactive e-learn video. All right, all you need to do is just upload your video to TappnEd.com using the free account option. You can insert interactive call to actions and questions. You can insert URLs in video as well, and then you can share your video course and sell your video course. So our next lesson coming soon will be creating interactive e-learning video lessons with TappnEd. Thanks for watching.